Hey gang, so I am here with the incredible 1/16th scale Kinze 16 row 3600 planter. Without question, one of the greatest farm toys ever made. No doubt about it. So, with that said, let's talk tractors, y'all. I did a video a year ago, and I just sort of glanced over this as I was doing other 1/16 scale toys, and of course that was popular, and a lot of people asked about the planner, and obviously why, because it's amazing. So here we are with it, and it's actually a little difficult to film because it's so big. I mean, it's 1/16 scale. Here's my hand. I mean, see how massive this thing is? It's just incredible how big it is. And so filming it is challenging. So I'm going to move the camera around a lot. There's going to be stuff in the background. It's not going to be a particularly well shot video probably, or well lit even, because of that. This is a challenge. So let's just get into it. So first and foremost, this thing is big dollars. When they were brand new, so I told somebody the other day they were like $300. I think they were a little less than that. I don't remember. We got this through our Kinze dealer, and we had a bit of a hookup there, so we got a little bit of a discount on it. And I can't remember what we paid though. But now you can't find these things, and I've seen them go for four figures at auctions and things like that, because there are a lot of people that want them, and there aren't many of them. So let's get down to it. And I think the first point of detail here is this drive area. Incredible detail. Chains. Your drive wheel raises and lowers like that. You've got your different cogs or sprockets, if you will. You can see here you've got more drive chains. It's mind-blowing. All the warning decals, all of that are there. It will lock if you're familiar with the real one. They swing and they lock into place. Oops, sorry, I guess I'm a little too high. And then you can unlock it like that, and it swings. So you've got all your hydraulic lines. You've got a really nice hookup here for your tractors, your 1/16 scale tractors, and all of that. The row units have incredible detail. The closers, the openers. Now I'll just take you to the front and show you the openers. The closers, your press wheels, they're all in there. Each one has the Kinze logo on it. There's even, if we can see, there's a little detail here. That's the knob you turn to lock your row unit in place and make it function. That's there. Let's see here if I can adjust my camera just a hair. You can see we've got all the lattice work, all the sort of rivet detail or bolt detail that make these pivot up and down. Now these don't pivot up and down. Can you imagine what that would add to the cost if they had to make 31 of those pivot up and down on the toy? Whew. We're talking big dollars. Of course, the hydraulic cylinder here on your row markers and all of that. Jack on the tongue. I mean, it's just everywhere you look, there's big detail here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this sideways, and we're going to unfold this bad boy so that it goes into the planting position. And if you have a real one, you know what this does. If not, you'll just have to watch and learn. So we swing out, rotate like this. I'm going to do this number. So anyway, you just rotate this on around like so. Well, yeah. I'm on the floor playing like a little kid here. Then, just like the real one, well, I'm gonna do this. Bear with me, guys. Okay, so I had to use two hands here to get this unlatched. So what you do, so it's heavy, and then of course it's awkward because we're so far away from it. Lift up. Come on, baby. Boy, it's just making me look like a fool. Okay, So here it is in the locked in position. And you can see this latch is here just like the real one. So once you've spun around, that's latched. That way it doesn't fall down on you. And then real quick, I'm going to show you before I lower this. You can undo your cylinder locks. That makes your wings flex. Now, of course, you wouldn't do this in the air. You'd do this when it's on the ground. But that way you can go over, uneven ground, things like that. But those just lock into place, just like the real one. Anyway, so to unlock the planner, lift up, release that, boom, down. And just like the real one there. And then, of course, your cylinder unfolds just like that. The coulter on the end turns. You've got all the hydraulics here. You've got the same drive mechanisms that you have over there, because this side drives this half of the planner, that side drives that half of the planner. And then up here, and I already did this, and I didn't realize I wasn't recording, so I'll have to do it again. This, just like the real one. So if you're, this keeps popping out of that hole. Anyway, if you're, in transport mode and the thing's all folded up, you're longer like this, so you're not into your planner. But when you get to the field, so that you are closer, that's being stubborn, so that you're closer to the planner and you can see what's going on, it goes like that. Anyway, guys, that's kind of it on this planner. I mean, that's the gist of it. And like I said, it is one incredible piece of farm toy. And you pay dearly for it, but it's worth every penny, in my opinion. Would I pay $1,000 for one of these today? I don't know. I mean, but I think that's what it's going to take to have something truly special, something truly unique, something nobody else or very few other people are going to have. So I guess that leaves us with the collector score. Detail, 10. One of the best detailed pieces I've ever seen, whether it's mass produced like this one or a custom. Literally one of the best pieces I've ever seen. Value, okay, well, in a way, it's hard to say that a toy that cost almost $300 brand new is valuable, or is a value, is a good value. But when you look and see what you've got here, 31 units. All of these units have amazing detail. The drive, the way it folds, just the way everything works perfect. I think it's an incredible value for what you're getting. There's no way you're custom building something like this or scratch building something like this for $300. Impossible. So I'm going to go with an 8 on our value. Collectability. Okay. Everybody wants one of these. I mean, they just do. When I posted the other video, I had so many people say they wanted one. They would like to find one. They're trying to find one. So on and so forth. This is an unbelievably collectible toy. So I'm going with a 10 on collectability. Quality. Well, okay, so there's some plastic here. Not in the frame. The frame's metal, but there's plastic here, there's plastic here. But none of it's really faded over time. I mean, I've had this planner a lot of years now, and it's still in good shape. It's durable. You saw me fumbling around with it. You wouldn't want to drop it. You wouldn't want to play with it necessarily, but it's very durable. I think it's really well built. There's a couple little maybe nitpicky things I guess I could pick on, but I'm not going to. I just think it's incredible. I'm going with a 10 on quality. Okay, rarity. So these are rare. A quick search around the internet turns up 0 of these for sale. None. It's actually been a little while since I've seen any for sale at the shows, although I believe I saw one at St. Louis last year. But they're very rare. And they never were going to make many of these, and especially for the price, they couldn't sell many of these, probably at the time. But the fact of the matter is, if one comes up for sale, you're going to probably have to get it at auction. It's probably not just going to, turn up on Outback Toys or wherever. I mean, they may have one, but it seems unlikely. So rarity, while not the rarest toy ever, it's very rare. I'm going with a 9. So that gives us, if my math is correct, a collector's score of 47. So that is, that's big. That's a big time collector's score. So I think that's the highest one we've ever done, and it may be the highest one we ever do. We'll see. It's going to be hard to dethrone this one. But I think, like I said, it's amazing. And I'm just going to do a couple like flyovers just so you can kind of get an idea here.